The technique of creating fish prints was practiced by fishermen hundreds of years ago in the Orient as a way of recording an unusual catch. After incorporating the use of fish prints on clay, Jason decided to take it a step further by printing on rice paper, mixing coral, seaweed, and many objects found along the shoreline.
I started when I went to Hawaii for the last time. We stayed with some friends over there, the Hawaiian fish printers, and they actually got me into it. I got to watch them and see how they do it, and it turned out to be a really nice experience for me, because when we came back, we kind of dabbled with it a little bit, and I didn't think it was going to be that much of a production thing to where I could actually go out and sell it. I thought it was just something to occupy time. And I ended up getting more and more into it and found out that there's not many people around here who do it. And it turned into more of a market for the fish printing. And I take a regular fish, an actual dead fish, and I paint the fish and then lay them on the rice paper. And it comes up with pretty much an exact image of the fish. This one was two fish caught in South Florida and on Sanibel Island. This is actually where I caught the fish. They're two snook and chasing some little sugar trout. And I got an idea one day, instead of just doing one fish on a picture, to make them doing something. And I came out with a kind of a chasing scene where the snook are chasing down some little fish to eat. And this paper has the actual gold thread woven into the paper. This piece started out really, really thick, and I actually added some of these on after I carved away the water. I started out with just one fluid piece, and I started carving away from everything. Like most of these are all carved away from and carved underneath. And I built up a couple of these big leaves just to get a little more depth into the pot. And these, I start out with raku because I like the background. I like the way raku works. You take it, it's instant results instead of firing and letting it cool overnight, firing to 2400 degrees or whatever. And this, you just take it out of the kiln while it's red hot, and you put it straight into a burning barrel or something, and just cover it up, let it oxidize, let the reduction get into the pot. It turns black, and it changes all the glazes. And the temperature only reaches 1800, so you can do it in about 45 minutes and have a pot done. And I've worked with a lot of different glazes on this one, some white glazes. This is actually still Walter Anderson, more of an influence with his work.